Hello and welcome back to 9 hours and person's 9 doors. In the last episode, we solved puzzles in the second class cabin, and today we'll be solving puzzles in whatever room awaits us beyond the second class cabin, which was door 4.
Come on, open!
It's not going to open because you rattled it, you know.
Damn it!
Look over here!
Elevators. And the buttons? Of course they don't work.
The power must be out here too, just like by the staircase.
That leaves this door. Well, looks like we don't have any choice.
Yeah.
Sure does.
Well then.
Alright.
Oh. So it's a kitchen.
What were you expecting?
Isn't it obvious? The exit? I was hoping this would be the way out of here.
Why would it be the exit?
You really think it'd be that easy?
Yeah, I know. Still.
Well, if you know, then you shouldn't have
If we
said
can just
it.
get through this door, we should come out on the other side of that grate we saw earlier.
Is he not going to say the line? I guess not.
No good.
Wow, now he's saying a different line. Last time he didn't say any line, now he's not even saying, now he's saying a different line.
Anyway, let's take a look.
Hey!
What's that?
Huh? Oh yeah, I guess I forgot to tell you. I found this a little while ago. It's a map of the B deck.
Let me see that. I knew it. See? Look.
Yes, hold your horses.
What did you figure out?
This is handy.
See? We came in here.
How about that? She's right. We can get out through there.
There we go. Here, you can have it back.
Thanks.
There's a card reader on the right side of the door.
And that means the key card is somewhere in here, right?
That seems the most likely.
Alright, we know what we need to do then. Let's get moving. First off, I say we split up and look for clues.
Okay.
Alright, time for another round of puzzle solving. Also, sad news, I think this is actually going to be the last new room that we can solve puzzles in, because after this, I have to go through door 7, and I've already solved door 7. I'll still show it on camera because I kind of skipped over it previously because it wasn't all that interesting. So, this is the last room that's going to be new for me, so I guess I'll have to make the most of it while it lasts. Alright, so first things first, what do we have to work with here? There's a lot of things here. There's a rolling pin, I mean, I see this and I just kind of want to play Overcooked, which, by the way, really excited for Overcooked All You Can Eat when that comes out later this year. It's just a visually enhanced version of all the other Overcooked games. Okay, so let's start looking at things. A voucher, it says, appetizer 9, meat dish 10, soup A, seafood dish F. Okay, those 9 plates look pretty expensive. Of course, there's 9 plates. And plates for appetizers. Remember, appetizers usually come on square plates. Okay, well, can you... Okay, game. You need to delete that from your code. Like, go into your code, go into the game script, and delete that line of dialogue, please. Oh, good God. Okay, let's just move on. Where else can we go? Can we go through this door, or is this... Okay, I thought this might have been how we got in, but no, apparently it's not. Okay. What's behind these cloths? Seemingly nothing. There's so much stuff in here. A whole lot of cans. This is probably a pantry. Thanks, I gathered that all by myself. Okay, so what about behind this one? There's milk in here. Milk in an iron barrel. Judging by the rust, it's probably really old. Maybe we shouldn't open it up. I don't think it'd be a pretty sight. Okay, there are cans lining every shelf in here. Wooden box in the second row, though. Oh, am I supposed to check the wooden box? Oh, that's nice.
A rusty knife? I don't think we'll be able to use it while it's like this.
It's futile.
Futile?
You know, a waste, useless, pointless.
You don't know what the word futile means?
Oh, any particular reason you wanted to bring that up?
Oh, no reason really. I was just thinking about futility.
Huh? Why were you thinking about futility?
You realize that futile is a word in the English language, right?
Well, it has something to do with the Titanic.
The Titanic?
Yep. Have you ever heard the story that the sinking of the Titanic was predicted?
Here we go again. No,
I know what you're talking about.
Okay, I was burying my head in my hands, like in disappointment and frustration, and I hit the spacebar instinctively thinking, oh, I'll progress to the next line of dialogue, but then it's like, aha, gotcha. I think I just told her that I know all about the sinking of the Titanic and how it was foretold, which I don't, but okay, here we go.
There was a novel that had a bunch of stuff in it that described the sinking of the Titanic before it actually sank.
News to me.
Yeah, that's the one. The title of the novel is Futility.
Really? What? So, June says a perfectly normal word called futile, and then Junpei's like, what a strange thing you've just said. What does that have to do with anything? Oh, let me tell you about this book called Futility. That's...
It was written 14 years before the Titanic sank.
Shame it wasn't written 9 years beforehand, am I right?
But
I know. I mean, I didn't know the name of the book, but the story was the same, right? It was just like what happened on the Titanic?
yeah,
Well, I heard it was all a hoax.
Also, don't worry, the choice I just made, based on what the answer I have to pick is, I'm looking at the guide to my left, and based on what it says I have to pick, I don't think, based on the conversation we're having right now, I don't think that was it.
oh,
I heard that the stuff that matched up to the Titanic so well was actually added after it sank. Apparently, the only thing that was the same originally was that a boat ran into an iceberg and sank.
but the novel was published in 1898, 14 years before the accident.
Like I said, that was the first print of the book. 14 years later, the author heard about what happened to the Titanic. He figured that was his chance, you know? He just went back and changed some stuff in his novel so that it matched the Titanic exactly.
Really?
Really, there's no such thing as premonitions or any of that stuff.
But that wasn't the only book that predicted the Titanic sinking.
But, like, actually, does any of this have any plot relevance?
It wasn't?
Yep, there were two other similar stories written by a man named William Thomas Stead. Both of them before the accident. One in 1886 and one in 1892. Stead wrote two stories that had striking similarities to the Titanic disaster. In one, two ships...
I don't know. I mean, I'll give you that it seems a little weird, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't too uncommon for ships to hit icebergs back in the day, or even other ships.
Right, I knew you'd say that.
Hmm?
But what if Stead had some sort of special powers? To be more specific, what if he had the ability to do automatic writing?
What?
What? Automatic writing? Wait, are you talking?
They write a bunch of stuff without even knowing what they're... What?
Yes.
What do you mean, yes? That stuff's a load of bull. Okay, let's say, hypothetically, that automatic writing isn't a total load.
You know, I'm not sure if I want this to have plot relevance or not, because if it does have plot relevance, then it's like, okay, thank you for making it so that this wasn't a complete waste of my time. But also, if it has plot relevance, are we really going down this route? Is this really the road we're going down?
These guys still couldn't have predicted the sinking of the Titanic. When this Stead dude wrote his thing, nobody had died on the Titanic yet. So...
That's not it.
what's not it?
Stead wasn't possessed by a spirit. He was doing the possessing.
What are you...
William Thomas Stead was a passenger on the Titanic. He just wrote down what he saw with his own eyes 20 years before it happened.
What?
Why don't we talk about this some other time?
Wait!
Huh? But
Come on, let's get back to it.
Oh, okay then. I'm not even kidding. All this junk about premonitions and stuff like that, it better have major plot relevance. We can critique whether it actually makes sense in the plot later, but right now I really want it to have some, just a little bit of relevance to what's going on, because if not, I'm gonna be like, hey game, why'd you waste an hour of my life talking about premonitions in a bunch of different rooms, huh? Why'd you do that? I didn't ask for that. Okay, back to puzzle solving. Alright, let's check it. There's cheese everywhere. But okay, wait, what's that? Is it, oh, hey, there's something behind the cheese. You're right. Why don't we move some of the cheese? Alright, guys, time to move it. You do not need to look behind you. Did you just talk to the cheese? There's a little green bottle back there. It is a bottle of oil. Alrighty then, good to know. Alright, that appears to be all we can do in here. What else do we have? We have a rolling pin over here. So, I mean, I saw this earlier, so, I mean, I can't click on the rolling pin. Naturally. Okay, there's a sink here. And, what is this? A whetstone. Okay. Ooh, wait, okay, so then we use this and combine it with the knife, right? Maybe I'll use the whetstone to sharpen the knife. Yep, okay. The blade of the knife is getting sharper by the second. I should be able to cut something pretty good with this. But is there anything that we actually need to cut? I don't... We haven't encountered anything that's in desperate need of being cut yet, so I'm not entirely sure about that. Can we... I mean, this probably won't work. Can we cut our way open into this room? It's a bolt, and it's really rusty. Will this even open? Oh, wait. Oh, okay. Okay, so we don't use the knife, we use the oil to... okay, I see. Okay, I get it now. I got it. Yep, I know what to do. No, I didn't want to click the door. Okay, so let's change... Nope, stop clicking the door. Change to bottle of oil. Let's use that on the... It won't budge. Of course, maybe if I put some oil on it. Hey, just a little bit of oil, and come on. Whoa! Ha, yes, got you. Okay. You did it, Junpei. You're so smart. I mean, that's just basic problem-solving skills. Oh, this room's foggy.
It's cold in here. What is this place?
I'm guessing it's the freezer.
Are you blind? It's a freezer.
Oh, no way. That's way too cold for me. I'll freeze solid in seconds. Sorry, but I'm afraid I'll have to pass on this one. I'm going to leave the rest to you.
Oh, whoa. It's really cold in here.
Hey, you don't need to be in here. You had a fever just a little bit ago. You should stay outside. We got...
No, I'm fine. My fever's gone now.
But...
Huh?
What the...
No! Why did it suddenly close? Ah! The knob's frozen!
What? How?
But why?
It looks like the pipe next to it broke, and...
Hey, Lotus! You want to open the door?
Lotus! You're out there, right? Open the door!
What do you want? What's going on?
The door just shut. What do you think
The
happened?
door won't open! Try opening it from that side.
Oh, fine. If you say so. Hold on.
You sound so concerned.
It's no use. It won't budge. You've got more people in there. You figure it out.
What? Okay, wow, that's some logic.
Oh.
God damn it.
Anyway, let's find a way out. If we don't get moving, we're gonna be permanent residents.
Two heads are better than none. I'm sure we'll figure something out.
Yeah, you're right. Well, let's just take a good look around this room, okay?
Right.
Why didn't you leave the door propped open or something? No? Oh, okay, fine. Let's start searching the room. There's some frozen meat up there. Looks like pork. Huh? What's this? Looks like a tag or something. A chunk... Excuse me, we have a chunk of pork now. Okay. Great. Can we open this? Yes, we can. We have a sturdy rope. Okay. It's a rope. We use it to attach something to something else, I suppose. Alright, well, probably gonna need to use that. There's so much stuff in here. Why don't we take some of it out, Junpei? Okay. We have a water bottle. Great. Now we have a water bottle. It's always good to know. There isn't anything else that looks useful. Great. Okay, now let's check this. In here we have dry ice. Oh.
Dry ice is just frozen carbon dioxide, right?
Yeah, it is.
I wonder how warm it has to get for it to turn back into gas again.
Hell if I know. How is that gonna help us anyway?
Oh, well, I figured we might be able to use it to get out of here.
Carbon dioxide sublimation point is negative 109 degrees. Any warmer than that, and it'll turn into gas. Any lower, and it becomes a solid.
Oh, how do you know that?
Despite my looks, I'm the the queen of random knowledge.
Looks bad to mess up when you're showing off. Oh, you're so cold your mouth's going numb?
Yes, that's right.
You're just doing that on purpose, aren't you?
Come on, guys. Don't you think that's kind of weird? I wonder why it doesn't turn into a liquid first.
How would I know? And how the hell is that gonna help us get out of here?
That might have been an important choice. Crap. That might have actually been the thing I had to do. Hold on. Alright, so I went back to check, and it turns out that that was indeed the thing, the critical choice for this room. So, that's getting really annoying, because usually what I do is I press the spacebar, because I have the text speed set to maximum, and it's still too slow for me to, like, because the biggest problem I've always had with these types of games is that I read faster than the text moves, so I always press the spacebar so that the text is fully displayed so I can read it at my own pace instead of having to wait for the game to slowly progress the text 1 inch at a time. But the problem with that is that in this game, sometimes pressing the spacebar to complete text will automatically store the input for the following question, so that's obviously makes things problematic when there's required choices to get this true ending, but... So I just replayed through the last 15 minutes or so, and we're back to where we were. I have all the supplies. So now we're gonna grab this, because this is what triggered the conversation last time, and I'm going to put it on auto skip mode, because auto skip will automatically stop me at the dialogue right here. Okay, it stops me right here. Great. Now let's take it off of auto skip so we don't skip the next text. Okay, great. Now the important choice we have to make here is that when we start talking about this, we have to say, it did seem rather odd.
It is kind of weird.
But it can turn into a liquid. Carbon dioxide turns to liquid if you put it under high enough pressure. But at 1 atmosphere, normal air pressure...
It won't turn into a liquid, right?
Uh,
See, that is weird. Water's a liquid between 32 degrees and 212 degrees, so why isn't that the case for carbon dioxide?
There's a kind of ice that doesn't turn into liquid when it goes above 32 degrees.
Huh?
I heard about it. Its melting point is 96 degrees.
Ice with a melting point of 96 degrees?
You mean there's water that freezes at night?
Yeah, well, you could also look at it as ice that won't melt until it's 96 degrees.
So what's this ice with a melting point of 96 degrees called?
I heard it's called Ice 9.
Ice?
Originally, Ice 9 was a made-up substance invented by a science fiction author. But recently, scientists have discovered that such a substance actually exists.
Wait, hold up. So is this thing called Ice 9, or is it water?
You people are freezing to death. Talk about this later.
Like I said, if the ice is over 96 degrees, it'll be liquid. If it's under that, it'll solidify. So you could think of it as a polymorph of H2O. Here, think of it like diamonds and graphite. They're both made of carbon, right? But depending on the structure of the crystallization, the hardness and structure are completely different.
So you're saying normal water and this Ice 9 are like that?
Yup. Have you heard the story about the crystallization of glycerin? For 150 years after the discovery of glycerin, people cooled it, warmed it. They did all sorts of things to it, but whatever they did, it never crystallized. However, one day in 1920, some glycerin on its way to England by ship was discovered to have crystallized. Scientists around the world wanted to research this new crystallized form of glycerin and asked for seeds. Oh, a seed is a sample of the original crystallized substance.
A gentle reminder that these people are freezing to death.
With a seed crystal, further crystallization of glycerin would be easy. However, something very strange happened. Not only did the glycerin encouraged by seed crystals begin to crystallize, even the samples nearby did, even though they were tightly sealed. And it didn't end there. After that day, it doesn't matter where in the world it is, all glycerin crystallizes naturally when cooled to less than 64 degrees. Before that day, no matter how glycerin was cooled, it refused to crystallize. But once the crystallization had begun, it was almost like... how do I put it? It was almost like all the glycerin in the world was communicating in some way that we can't sense. And now it's happening everywhere.
Well, you see, here's the thing. This is not a required choice. And guess what? I was kind of annoyed.
What does that have to do with Ice 9?
What she's saying is that it's a lot like Ice 9. What happened, I mean.
A lot like? Oh, that would be bad. If water everywhere started freezing at 96 degrees, man.
It'd be the end of the world. At any rate, we're not gonna have to worry about the end of the world unless we can get out of here pretty damn quick.
At least somebody remember that you people are freezing to death.
Alright guys, I think that's enough of that. I didn't think we'd get quite this far off topic.
And yet we did.
I mean, I know I'm kinda at fault here, but we can't be screwing around anymore. So seriously, I might go by the name Santa right now, but I didn't grow up in Iceland. I freaking hate the cold. So let's get cracking, alright? We gotta find a way out of here.
Selfish, isn't he? Ice 9 is interesting and all, but we can discuss it more once we get out of this freezer.
Okay, so we need to find a way to melt the ice. Hey, Junpei, didn't you find some dry ice earlier? Yeah? There's some warm water coming out of that pipe. Warm water and dry ice. What do you think would happen if we put the stuff in a sealed container? Oh, that's why we have the bottle. Okay, got it. That would be why we have... Okay, so let's combine some stuff together. Got it. Okay, great. Got it. Understanding descended upon me. Okay, so... Where's the... Okay, so we have the dry ice. So if we combine this... Because this isn't going to fit in the bottle by default. But, okay, so if we combine this in the dry ice, though, and we smash it up, then it'll fit in the water bottle. Alright, dry ice is all in pieces now. Great. Now we can combine this with the water bottle. Perfect. Okay. And then we can seal this. We can put it under a lot of pressure, courtesy of the rope that we found. And there we go. Okay. Now we can get out of here. Finally. I am so curious to find out what relevance all these little side conversations that are happening in the middle of a life-threatening situation are going to... I can't wait to see the relevance they
Put
have.
water into the bottle with dry ice, and make sure the lid's closed. Now I just have to put this makeshift bomb on the doorknob. Alright, that's set. So, what do we do now?
We just need to give it a little, tap. The bottle's already about to pop. If we just throw a rock or something at it, it'll go off all on its own.
A small rock. Huh. A small rock. Alright, this ought to do the trick.
Ah, some dry ice, huh?
Alright, guys, stand back.
Where exactly do you expect us to hide?
But there's a
Jesus.
giant
Is it
hole in the
really anywhere
floor.
big enough?
You idiots.
Yeah, there is. Look, right here. We can hide in there.
Yeah,
Come on,
get in there.
Get inside, quick. Alright, here I go. 3, 4...
Why are you counting up?
You're counting the wrong way.
Oh.
That is a really sad excuse for a joke, man.
What is...
Sorry, dude. Alright, for real this time. You guys ready?
Okay,
Yes, whenever you're ready.
Just throw the damn thing.
Alright, here I go. 3, 2, 1.
Jumpy, the ice on the door. Is it gone?
Yeah, it's gone.
Now go! Get out of here!
The blast must have shattered it.
Leave before it freezes again!
Yes. Alright, let's see if it opens.
Hooray! We're out!
Move! Oh, god damn it! Hot, 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 hot! Fuck!
But did you just smack the grill in an attempt to warm yourself up? Big brain plays from Santa over here, Mr. 200 IQ.
Well, you did just grab the grill. What did you think
Grill?
would
Why?
happen?
Okay. Alright. Again, I reiterate, 200 IQ, big brain plays from Santa over here.
Hey, where's Lotus?
What?
Welcome back. I was starting to get tired of waiting for you guys.
You know, you could have made some progress in solving the puzzles out here while we were in there.
What were you doing?
Oh, I didn't want to hit that. Nope.
What do you mean, what was I doing? I was waiting.
We were gonna die!
Oh, yeah? But you didn't. So everything worked out all right, didn't it?
Wait. That's like if your friend takes your phone and throws it into the pool, and then so you dive in, you get the phone, you take it out, and then you put it in the bag of rice or whatever that trick is that people use to fix phones that were submerged in water or whatever it is. So then you take it, and it's like, oh look, the phone still works, and then you turn to your friend and you say, why did you just throw my phone in the pool? This thing could have broken. And then they go, aha, but you see, it didn't break. And it's like, you still threw my goddamn phone in the pool.
What the hell?
Just kidding. It might not look like it, but I was really worried.
Yeah, you really seem like it.
Oh, don't give me that crap.
I'm telling the truth. I mean, if you died, then I'd be in trouble too. If you died, then I'd be stuck here, and I'd die too. See?
And you were so helpful.
I did all I could. I even looked around to see if there was anything I could use to pry open the door.
Did we not find you literally yawning?
But I couldn't find anything, so all I could do was wait. I mean, what else did you want me to do? Call the cops?
Fine, but there's one thing I have to ask you.
What's that?
You didn't close the door, did you?
What? You think I closed the door on you? Why would I do something like that? It closed on its own.
Which, to be completely clear here, is the fault of everybody in this goddamn room. Everyone in this room should have been like, hey, why don't we prop the door open in case it accidentally shuts, because it's a giant metal door that might, you know, slide closed. But no, they're just like, we'll leave it open. What could possibly go wrong? Yup.
I told you before, if you die, then I die too.
Yeah, I don't blame you for the door getting shut in the first place. I blame everybody in the room for that collectively.
Yeah, I guess so. If she'd really wanted to kill us, all she had to do was bar the door from the outside.
And to be fair, I understand that this is, like, you're not supposed to experience this on a replay through, or like on a second playthrough. Like, this is meant to be like your first playthrough. You chose to go through door 4, and you don't know everybody all that well yet, so you're like, maybe Lotus is suspicious. But obviously we have benefit of the doubt, or not benefit of the doubt, we have knowledge of what happens later in the game, so, you know, it doesn't have the same effect on me as it would if I had played through this the first time, then maybe.
But she didn't. Well, she didn't do anything. She's only lazy, or negligent at least, not an attempted murderer. Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I doubted you.
Oh, yes, well that's all right. As long as you understand.
Hey, no more screwing around, you two. Break time's over. Especially for you, lady. You've just been sitting on that fat ass of yours while we were freezing to death.
Santa, let's style it back a little bit.
How rude! I was plenty busy.
Yeah. How about you put all that energy into something besides bitching?
Whoa!
Let's
Santa, let's take like 3,000 chill pills. Okay, so like, whoa, wow, oof, alright, new plan. Get out of this room as fast as possible. So, where's that grill that Santa, the 200 IQ big brain play Santa decided, hey, I'm gonna put my hands on the smoking hot grill. What could possibly go wrong? Yeah, let's go over there again. Except this time, I'm gonna, because there's something, when I accidentally examined this when I picked it up, and June said something about the piece of paper, and I need to cook this to get that piece of paper, so let's put it on here, so we can see what it is. Hey, what are you doing? What are you gonna do if the paper burns? Come on, it'll be fine. I mean, it's not like it's gonna burn right away, right? We just gotta keep an eye on it, the paper will be fine. Well, they can argue all they want. I'm gonna keep an eye on this pork. Cool, looks like it's about time. I'm gonna try taking the paper out. Junpei, be careful. Sweet of her to care, but I know what I'm... Ouch! See? I told you. Hey, what the hell are you doing? Hurry up and take the paper out. It's not coming out. The thing's frozen stuff, I can't get it out. Okay, well then just... How are we gonna cut the meat? We'll use the knife. Yeah, it looks that way. Just cut it. Use the knife. There we go. Alright, now that I sharpened the knife, I cut the pork. Awesome, Junpei. Now we can cut at the paper. C plus 10 plus F. Is this hexadecimal? That's what this is, right? It's like, it's... Wait, hold on. Let me go over to the door. Where's the door? Where's the exit door? Here it is, okay. It's a card reader. Since that light's red, I figure it's probably still locked. The key card for it's gotta be around here somewhere. We just gotta find it. Okay. Oh wait, right here. I'm guessing we have to figure out what the hexadecimal of this is. There we go. Yeah. So I was correct. It was just hexadecimal. I just looked up a quick chart for hexadecimal so we could do this quickly. Sounds like metal is falling. Well, I guess that went well. And now we can open it up. And we have, is that a key card? Yes, it is. Okay. Now let's get out of the kitchen and move upward and onward. Yes, I think it's unlocked now. You did it, Junpei. Let's get out of here. Yes, let's go. Whew, that probably took longer than it should have. Although it might just feel like it did because I had to replay through the first, like, 10 minutes or whatever.